January 24, 2003, a thick fog covered Madrid, making the city's usual sounds quiet. In Alameda de Osuna, a doorman named Juan Francisco Ledesma was finishing his work, not knowing about the danger hiding nearby. The fog hid a person, AlfredoGalán Sotillo, who came closer without a sound. Suddenly, a single gunshot broke the quiet night. Ledesma fell dead right away. Galán, calm and careful, left no signs of a fight or stealing. Instead, he put an ace of spades playing card next to the body, a scary signature. The card's clear symbol shined in the dim light, a mysterious message for whoever would find it. As Galán disappeared into the fog, the city didn't know about the terror that had just started. Finding Ledesma's body and the card would soon send big shocks through Madrid. This was not a normal crime. It was the first move in a deadly game. The police sirens wailed far away, but the killer was already gone. The first card had been played, and Madrid's nightmare was just beginning. To understand the playing card killer, we need to look at Alfredo Galán's past. Born in Puerto Llano, he was a normal child from a working-class family. Looking for a purpose, he joined the army, serving in the parachute brigade and on missions in Bosnia and Kosovo. But army life changed him. He became quiet, started drinking too much, and was told he had anxiety and nerve problems. He started feeling very suspicious of others, and he was given time off for being sick, drifting further from being normal. Life as a regular person didn't help. He worked as a security guard at Madrid's airport, feeling alone and unnoticed. His drinking got worse, and he bought a Tokarev TT-33 pistol illegally, wanting power. Galán's anger grew. He felt society had let him down. The killings, in his mind, were a way to take back control and make the world notice him. He wasn't just looking for people to hurt. He was making a statement. He had completely changed, from a normal soldier to a man set on leaving his mark with blood. On that foggy night, Galán stepped into the darkness, ready to start his twisted mission. The city would soon know his name. 12 days after his first murder, Galán attacked again. Early on February 5th, he went into Bar Rojas in Alcalá de Henares, where Juan Carlos Martín Estacio was cleaning. Galán told him to get on his knees and killed him with one shot. This time, he left the ace of cups, a new card, a new message. A pattern was appearing, random victims, a playing card left behind. The news picked up on this detail, calling him El Asesino de la Baraja, the playing card killer. Fear spread fast. People changed their daily routines, suspicious of strangers. The randomness was terrifying. Anyone could be next. Galán watched the panic grow, enjoying his new power. He read about himself in the news, enjoying the chaos he had made. For the first time, he felt seen. The city was gripped by fear, and Galán was in charge. The game had started, and the killer was still hidden in the shadows. Madrid got ready for his next move. The playing cards were more than just a trick. They were Galán's mind weapon. Inspired by a movie, he used the cards to create a legend, turning murder into a twisted game. Each card was chosen with a careful plan. The ace of spades for death, the ace of cups for a bar. The police and news tried to figure out his thinking, which made him feel even more important. As the killings continued, he left cards in order. 2 of cups, 3 of cups, suggesting a deadly series. The cards became symbols of fear, connecting each crime and making the terror stronger. Galán's challenge was clear. He was daring the police to catch him. The city's fear grew with every card left behind. He wasn't just killing, he was building a legend. The playing card killer's game was working perfectly. On March 7th, 2003, Galán made his attacks more serious. In Tres Cantos, he shot 2 men at a bus stop, killing Eduardo Salas and hurting Anahid Castillo, then left the 2 of cups. Hours later, in Arganda del Rey, he targeted a couple from Romania, killing Gheorghe Magda and badly hurting Diona, leaving the 3 of cups. 4 victims in one day. His killing spree was getting faster. The attacks were now bold, in broad daylight, and the randomness was terrifying. The police were overwhelmed, the public frozen by fear. No one felt safe. Anyone could be a target. Galán moved through the city easily, always one step ahead. Public places became empty. Daily life was changed by worry. The killer's real goal was clear: to create fear. With each card, his legend and the city's terror grew. The deck was filling up, and Madrid was on edge. The playing card killer was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The city's nightmare got deeper. After the March 7th attacks, Madrid was filled with extreme suspicion. The playing card killer was no longer a far-off threat. He was everywhere. News coverage was constant, making the fear even bigger. People stopped their normal routines, avoided strangers, and stayed inside. The city's lively life faded, replaced by suspicion and worry. No one felt safe. The killer's random choices made everyone a possible victim. The police seemed helpless, the killer like a ghost. Galán watched the chaos he had made, enjoying his power. He was no longer unseen. He was the focus of a nation's fear. Madrid held its breath, waiting for the next card to fall. In that suffocating quiet, Galán found what he was looking for. The city's terror was his biggest win. After his last attack on March 18th, Galán disappeared. The killing stopped, but Madrid remained on edge. In reality, Galán was falling apart. Extreme suspicion and guilt consumed him. His drinking got out of control, and he feared being caught at every turn. In June, he tried to kill himself in his hometown, but he lived, disfigured and desperate. Looking for help, he got the attention of local police, though his real identity remained hidden. The failed suicide broke his act. He was no longer in control. The hunter had become the one being hunted. The game was over, and only telling the truth was left. The playing card killer was about to show himself. On July 3rd, 2003, Galán walked into a police station and confessed, "I am the playing card killer." At first, police didn't believe him. Many people had falsely confessed before, but Galán knew details only the killer could know. Crime scenes, bullets, the hidden murder weapon. He explained his twisted reasons behind the cards and led police to the taken-apart Tokarev pistol. His reason was strangely ordinary. He wanted to know what it felt like to kill. He described a click in his head, a strong urge he couldn't fight. Galán spoke with a disturbing lack of feeling, showing no regret. The confession shocked Spain. The killer was not a genius, but a normal, broken man. The weapon was found, proving he was guilty. The case was closed, but the question of why stayed. Madrid could finally breathe, but the scars remained. The playing card killer's rule was over. The city would never forget. Galán's trial in 2005 fascinated Spain. He sat still in a bulletproof glass box, not affected by the suffering he had caused. His defense said he was a liar looking for fame, but the proof was too strong. Mind experts found him self-centered and not caring about others, but sane. He knew right from wrong. The court saw him as a predator who killed for power, not because he was crazy. Galán was found guilty of 6 murders and 3 attempted murders. He was given 142 years in prison, though Spanish law limited his sentence to 25 years. The decision brought relief, but also anger at how light the sentence was. The playing card killer's story remains a chilling reminder. The most dangerous monsters are often normal men who choose darkness. Madrid, forever changed, learned that real terror can hide in plain sight.